Hey everyone, it's Eric Jensen here again for some more talk around the world of sports. We've got lots of stuff going on. We'll touch on the two college football championship games going on, the FCS between Montana State and North Dakota State, and the FBS, the rematch between Georgia and Alabama, which should be good. We some other stuff that's going on. USC basketball was finally able to play again. They're still one of three undefeated teams in the country, so that's pretty good. I thought they were a little bit rusty on defense and stuff, but they did all right. They beat Cal by more than 10 points at Cal. They haven't lost to a team in California in now 20 games, so they're doing good. It was good to see them out there again, and they do have some depth. As long as their defense stays up and good, they're very good. I mean, they've got tall length, so I'm hoping for good things from the USC Trojan basketball team. Right now, I mean, college basketball's a mess with COVID. Hockey's a mess. The Ducks, they had a game postponed. They're getting Zegras back, but then like half of their other players were off. It's just a mess. So, and then like in the NFL, we've got Antonio Brown going crazy and walking off in the middle of the game. And everyone's talking about, oh, was he injured? Was he No, he's an entitled jerk. I mean, it's not, you don't have to spend much time talking about this. He's the extreme example of what a lot of athletes are becoming like today, like I've talked about in the last one. Not saying that most everyone is like Antonio Brown, but that's the mentality that people are moving to. It's all about me. It's whatever. That's what society is doing. He's just taken it to the extreme, even more than most other players. We've got the transfer portal, which is going crazy now. We've got people offering to pay what's his name? Caleb Williams, over $1 million to go to their school. It's just going to be crazy. I have no idea where he's going to go. And like I said in the last time, I sort of want to see what Jackson Dart can do. But I mean, if you can come and win a national championship at USC, I will be happy. I'll be happy that for anyone that can help do that. But it's the transfer portal. I don't know. They've got to do something. There's definitely. It's just. I mean, players are going every which way. It's the college football has got some serious problems that they need to fix, or it's gonna. I don't know what it's gonna be, but who knows. Anyways. We have the FCS championship game. Let's talk about that. That's on Saturday. That's between North Dakota State and Montana State. North Dakota State being there is not all that surprising. I was very surprised with Montana State getting there. They got blown out by Montana in the regular season finale for them in that rivalry game. And then they got matched up against Sam Houston State, which, I mean, Sam Houston State was clearly the number one seed going in. And Montana State blew them out. That's probably the craziest game of the FCS playoffs, I think. They demolished them. So, what to expect in this game. North Dakota State's the same team they always are, which they're good. They're powerful. They're going to do power running straight at you. And the thing is, no one can stop them. They've got a strong, stout defense, and they just wear you out, and they'll score. They normally aren't going to blow you out, I don't think, against these really good teams. They're not going to blow you out, but they're gonna win. And so, yes, I think North Dakota State's going to win that game. And win the national championship there over Montana State. It'll be a close game. I think it'll be a good game. I'm excited to see it. And if you're just dying for college football, I recommend watching it. Then we've got the other game, which is the big one, the rematch, Georgia, Alabama. And it's going to be different from the SEC championship game. I remember, like, in that one, in the beginning, we had Georgia that looked like they were just going to win in that first quarter, and then Alabama just turned it all around and blew them out. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but I do think Alabama is going to win. I know Georgia's favored, at least they were the last time I saw, but I think with Alabama's ability to get the ball downfield, which will be hurt because they don't have Mechie this time since he's tore his ACL in that game against Georgia. They're not going to have him, so they'll be a little bit more limited than they were, but I still think they've got the athletes to stretch Georgia, and Bryce Young can definitely get the ball downfield in a way that I don't think Georgia can against Alabama. So I do think this one will be a very close game. I just think Alabama will do just enough to win it. I think they'll probably be in the 20s for the score, 27-24 or something like that. But it should be good. Should be good. So that's on Monday in Indianapolis. So, yeah, I just think with the ability to push the ball down the field that Alabama has, they'll be able to overcome Georgia's defense. That's something that Michigan couldn't do in the semifinal. Michigan had they just tried to power run it, and Georgia's like, yeah, thank you. You can't do that against us. And that was the game. And then it was over because Michigan couldn't do anything. Alabama can do stuff. And so Alabama in a close one. Now, hopefully, the last time they met in the national championship game, it was an overtime game that was spectacular. Tua's coming out party. So we'll see. Other stuff, we've got the NFL playoffs coming up. We'll start talking about that next week. Everything's almost all set. There should be a couple good games. The Chargers and Raiders are playing each other. Winner gets in. But most of the seeding is pretty much set for the most part. So we'll see. Anyways, that's a shorter one video for the end of the week. Just the two big college football games that I'm concerned about. And we'll leave it with that. So have it so good. Bye.